In today's digital age, your data is your most valuable asset. That's why GotBackup is your ultimate, all-in-one cloud backup service that prioritizes your security, offers an unbeatable value, and unlocks exciting opportunities.
Is GotBackup really that easy? And exactly how secure is my data? Whoa! What the?
GotBackup offers unparalleled ease of use. With our simple 3-step setup process, users can effortlessly select which specific folders on their device to backup to their GotBackup cloud with just one configuration. Once set up, it operates seamlessly in the background, requiring no further attention. It's truly a set-and-forget solution. Whether you're a seasoned computer enthusiast or a casual user, GotBackup caters to all levels of technical proficiency, ensuring a smooth experience for everyone. And thanks to our super strong security tools like 256-bit AES encryption and other robust protocols, your data is super secure with us. At GotBackup, we believe your data should belong to you and you alone. That's why our active and passive protection systems are designed with multiple layers of security. We encrypt everything so we see and know nothing about your data.
Excuse me. Ms. Terabyte, I have a question. I'm not a computer-savvy person, but can you explain the technology?
Without getting too technical, this is how GotBackup secures your information. AES 256 encryption is a way to scramble information like text, files, or data so that it can't be understood unless you have the right key to unscramble it. Think of it like a secret code that only the intended recipient knows how to decode, in this case, your GotBackup cloud. AES stands for Advanced Encryption Standard. The number 256 refers to the key length. In an everyday life analogy, imagine a combination lock. Most of them have 3 to 4 numbers that you have to put in the right order to open the safe. With us, you would have to guess 256 numbers in the right order. Having more bits in the key makes it much harder for someone to guess the right combination. 128-bit encryption has never been cracked. 256-bit encryption is virtually impossible. So, AES 256-bit encryption is a very strong method. It's a widely used encryption method that's considered very secure. In fact, the US military uses this very standard.
Quick question. That's good to know and all, but how does my data get from my laptop to my GotBackup cloud without being intercepted?
That is where SSL and TLS come in. SSL and TLS are protocols used to secure your communication over the internet. Think of them like locks on a letter that ensure when you send or receive information online, it stays safe and private. Imagine you're sending a letter through the mail. SSL and TLS is like using a special envelope with a lock on it. Only the person you're sending the letter can unlock it with a special key. In this case, your GotBackup cloud. So, even if someone tries to peek at your letter while it's traveling through the mail, they won't be able to read it because it's securely locked inside the envelope. This encryption keeps your personal data, like passwords or credit card numbers, safe from hackers who might try to intercept it while it's traveling from your computer to your GotBackup cloud.
Okay, that makes sense. But there are so many cloud service providers out there. Why should I choose GotBackup?
Because of GotBackup's unbeatable value at an unbeatable price. And here's the best part, with GotBackup, you and up to 5 family or team members can enjoy the peace of mind that comes with 6 terabytes of secure storage for unlimited devices. Access your files securely from any device, Windows, Mac, iOS, Android, or through any web browser. With end-to-end encrypted online storage, your data is shielded in a secure gateway in your cloud, giving you complete control over your digital footprint. But GotBackup isn't just about securing your data. GotBackup is the only cloud backup service of its kind that not only secures your data but also puts money back in your pocket with our lucrative affiliate program. When you become a GotBackup affiliate, you can earn commissions for every person you refer to our cloud service. It's a win-win. Secure your data and boost your income simultaneously.
Okay, I really like that part. Sign me up.
Don't settle for anything less than the best when it comes to protecting your digital life. Choose GotBackup, where security, value, and opportunity come together to safeguard your data and empower your future. Visit GotBackup.com today to sign up and start securing your digital life.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone.
I love the dance at the end.
I know. We, I love to start with the video because it just gives everybody a time to kind of get their coffee and settle in and everything else. So we want to welcome you here for joining us. And again, we'd love to always welcome all the members that are coming in bright and early. Courtney, great to have you here. Hope things are going well for you. Sylvie, bienvenue to Quebec. And actually, Courtney, I knew you're from Ontario. Let's see here. We have Francis. Welcome, Francis. Great to have you here. Augustine from Ghana. Great to have you. Let's see here. We have, okay. Let's carry on. Okay. Ricardo, welcome from Jamaica. That's such a beautiful place. You know, Tammy, I haven't been to Jamaica. I know you have. That's a place we need to go visit. Enionem, how are you? I know Enionem. I don't pronounce your name correctly. I do apologize, but actually great to have you here. Let's see here. That's from Enionem is actually from Ghana. Gregory from Ohio. Great to have you here. We have Johnny from Ghana. And again, welcome everybody. So let's get started with the presentation, Tammy. Let's briefly start by sharing with the folks, how did we get introduced to GotBackup?
Yeah, so we've been in the industry for a long time. Some of you know us. Some of you are hearing our story for the first time. So Chris, it's been 28 years. I'm a little bit less than Chris. And we've always been in the supplement industry. And Joel, we've known Joel for years, and Chris is going to share that with you. I used to live in Gatineau, Quebec, and we met him many, many years ago when his kids were small. Remember that, Chris? Mm-hmm. And long story short is Joel connected with Chris. So
back in May, yeah.
Yeah, it's been, our anniversary is going to be 2 years in April for GotBackup. So he contacted us about 6 weeks into the company started, and he said, this is going to be massive. It's a huge trend, and I'd love for you guys to have a look at it. So we did. And of course, what you're seeing today is exactly what we saw. And the potential is absolutely huge. Everybody uses this service anyways, and there's so much more value. And you'll see that as we present. And that's why we got started. The relationship that we have with Joel, and the fact that it's a trend, and the fact that it's going to be massive. So
the key here, the key here is, and absolutely correct, Tammy, is to empower a family with a global opportunity. Mm-hmm. And folks, when we say massive growth and success, we're not kidding around here. Data is the new oil, folks. And because of this, we can turn our dreams into reality. And that's what we want to present to you here. So why are you here? Well, that's probably what it is, right? We know there's a lot of changes going on in the world, and things are often not playing in our favor based on what we used to do before. What we're introducing here, it's an opportunity that can really affect some of those different aspects of your life. If you look at this family here with a brand new set of keys that they just bought this brand new home, or what about taking a vacation when you want to, not when you have to, or where you want to go and not where you can afford to go? Or what about having a new family member? Today, people have to budget how many kids they can have. It's unfortunate, but it's the reality of life today. What if that would not be an issue? What about investment, folks? You know, you're working your entire life and then you live from the fruit of your labor and retire. But what if today, because of the economy, inflation, everything else, this all went to flame? GotBackup can actually give you this opportunity to create another stream of income, to subsidize what you need, or even to have the opportunity to have some money to do some investments. That's what we're talking about here. That's exactly what Tammy and I are focusing on. And we want to share with you how we're going about it.
Yeah, with a service that everybody uses. So it's such a simple thing. So we're here to help average people, just like Chris and I. We're average people who've made decisions that we wanted to build a successful lifestyle. So that's why we absolutely love the network marketing industry. And of course, GotBackup is making such a difference right now for so many people around the world. It's so exciting to see the momentum.
So the company, folks, began in 1997 in Gatineau, Quebec, Canada. Now they are in Dallas, Texas. And just a very brief summary of why that happened is in where they were conducting business, the bandwidth, the infrastructure, the fiber optic infrastructure on the ground was not able to support the bandwidth that was required with the amount of customers they were getting. So they moved into an area where they support companies like Toyota, Google, and so many more, Microsoft, and so many more, right? It's an area where the bandwidth is massive because of the fiber optic infrastructure that's there. So they're invested into a building today that is completely debt-free, paid for. This is a 10,000 square feet data center. Right now, they're using a small percentage of the space that's in that office to localize where the servers are located. And that with that amount of space, which is just a fraction, they can support up to 1 million user plus. I think it's over 3 million. So my point in saying it, folks, is that we're ready for expansion. And if we have to expand even more than that, we have the infrastructure to do so. That is extremely exciting. Would you agree, Tammy? In fact, you know what? Before we continue, let me share with you a little video to give you a tour of this office.
Hey guys, welcome to the corporate office of GotBackup. Now everybody wants to know, are we super secure? And how do we offer such an amazing service at such a low price? So this is in our tech room. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take you on a tour of our server room to show you just how secure it is, and we welcome you into the family. So let's go over to the server room. So the first thing I wanna explain to you guys is that we're fully PCI compliant. For physical PCI compliance, what does that mean? It means we're allowed to physically store credit cards in our data center because we're uber secure. So we've passed all the tests for that, and we're legally allowed to store credit cards and your storage. So one of the first requirements for PCI compliance is you have to have 2 coded doors before you get into your server room. We also, as a company, like to have fun, so we call it Area 51. So anyway, I'm gonna code this door with my back here so you guys can't see what the code is. Come in this way. This is a simple inventory room, guys. We build servers here and so forth. And then our second coded door is over here, okay? And so we have a coded door here as well to get into the server room. So here we are in the server room, guys. This is where all the magic happens. So a couple of things people ask. Joel, how secure is my data, and could you ever lose our data? So as an example, let's come here. It's impossible to lose your data, and here's why. If you look at this storage array, and we have, hundreds of storage arrays in here, there's 14 hard drives across this storage array. 4 of these hard drives could fail, which statistically never happens, but let's say it did. 4 of these hard drives need to fail before we start to lose some data. But guess what? We're not going to lose any data because this is striped to here. This whole rack of hard drives here is copied here. Just the same here. All these hard drives here are copied here. So there's not a single point of failure relative to your data. There's also no single point of failure in the server room. As an example, there's A power and B power. Every server is plugged into A power. Every server is plugged into B power. Also, relative to cooling of this room, if you come over here, you'll see we have 1, 2, 3, 4 air conditioners in this server room. So the air is never going to be a problem. The other thing as well is we're very efficient. If you look up at the ceiling, let's come back over here, you'll see vents up there, and the cold air is strategically placed in front of the servers here, so it sucks in all the cold air, and it goes over into the hot aisle behind this wall here. So very efficient server room as well. And finally, if God forbid there was ever a fire in this room, we have here what's called a fire suppression system. What this system does, it's just a bunch of electronics behind here, but we can open it up, okay, is if God forbid there was a fire, and in 25 years there's never been a fire, but it will snuff out all the oxygen in this room. If there's no oxygen, then the fire goes out, right? So we don't use water to destroy the equipment. So that's the basics of the server room. Super secure and super redundant relative to your data. So the other aspect to security is we use the exact same security as Amazon, as Google, as all the big players, Microsoft. It's patented security, it's military grade, 256-bit encryption security. So your stuff is very secure. So come.
So you heard it from Joel. So folks, and there's so much more, and we'll show you where the video can be located, is located for you to access later on. So Tammy, let's talk about the global trends so to show folks exactly what's going on here.
Absolutely. If you want to succeed in business, you definitely want to be in front of the trends, right? So almost 15 billion smartphone in the world today. And what is everybody doing with their devices? They're adding documents, they're adding photos, or adding videos constantly, which fills up their devices. And that's what we have in our hands to share with you about data storage and the value on that.
Totally agree with that. As a matter of fact, I use all my data when it comes to my accounting and everything else. And I just shared a link to my accountant. I have work for my virtual assistant. I shared a link for her to access all her videos so she can cut them in and prepare them for our podcast. Folks, it's amazing. And the fact here, percentage of global mobile traffic from 2011, 2023, you can see they went from 6% to 60%. It just shows you the growth that's going on here. Size of cloud storage market worldwide from 2022 to 2030, folks. Look at this. Looking at 90 billion in business to over close to $500 billion in really short amount of years, folks. So again, you want to position yourself in front of these trends. Let's talk about our cell phone addiction.
Yeah, absolutely. We're less and less people are using paper, right? So that's why this is such a massive trend. And we're all addicted to our phones in some way. We use our phones for everything. I think of what I'm using my phone for every day. Anytime I'm cooking, I will, set a timer. Alarm sometimes. Anytime I'm searching to do something or to learn something, I go to YouTube. Like, we're constantly using our devices. And if I leave my device at home, I have to go back and get it. I mean, we build our business just from our devices, which is absolutely amazing.
I totally agree with that. And Anguish, when it comes to power outage, these guys have like some systems and backup systems. In fact, it's been happening before, and it's always available. Keep in mind that sometimes if there's a power outage in a city, it's not necessarily GotBackup, even though they have all their system to back things up. It could also be the servers and the networks and the joints that connects to the rest of the world that could be down. So these are things that happen, but you never lose their data, right? And in fact, what's going on here, data loss is a growing concern. Right. And 45% of cell phone users have accidentally damaged their cell phones and lost their data. I know that has happened to many people. 45%. This is almost half population. 5,700 screens are cracked every hour. That's a lot of screens cracked. Laptop, cell phone stolen every 43 seconds. And I think due to the inflation, this slide came in about a year and a half ago. I can tell you right now with inflation and what's going on, it's probably a lot worse than that. And nobody wants to lose their precious devices. But the data, this is a very expensive thing to lose. Would you agree, Tammy?
Oh yeah. I mean, all three of those things have happened to us. So it's not fun when you lose your stuff. You want to make sure that you have it in the cloud and it's secure. And how many times do we all get these crazy messages? In today's world, people are just filling their devices quite fast with AI and all the extra things that people are doing. Like I said, it's a paperless world. Everything is being loaded onto devices. So we will see these messages. You have two choices. You get rid of some of your stuff, your precious moments, or you pay more. So this is where we're going to show some value.
Yeah. And companies know that, unfortunately, right?
Yeah.
So what's happening is companies like, and again, not to put them down, I love Apple, I love Microsoft, I love them all. They all bring great services. But at the end of the day, what's happening is they're quite aware that you're going to need more space. And eventually future devices, I guarantee you, they won't have a lot of space in there. They won't sell that. What they're going to do is they're going to sell the package associated with your cloud service. This is what's going on. Now, GotBackup is offering a really, really good price. So which brings us to the second trend, right? Is to make more money, right? 42% of Americans, if I may focus in North American market, right, have side gigs, side businesses to be able to subsidize the inflation and be able to live a better quality of life due to what's going on, the price of everything, right? Just look at your groceries lately. 62% of Gen Z, right? It's 18 to 25. A lot of them have side gigs. They don't want to work in a cubicle jobs like we kind of grew up seeing. What about the rest of the world, folks? This is a very important trend. And this is exactly what we're talking about is so important. And the network marketing opportunity, right? It's an opportunity to leverage from two of the major global trends and creating a culture to support all of your efforts so we can work together with a common goal.
Yeah, so at this point, we're going to show you the core product. And Chris is going to briefly go through a VIP package, which is great for people who really want to step up their game and take their marketing to another level. And so GotBackup is the only company that offers opportunity through the data storage industry. So 6 terabytes of data space, 6 people on one account. So if you have an account, you can add 5 additional members, which is phenomenal for families. And everybody has a secured password that their parents can't get into their pictures or videos and stuff like that. Unlimited devices and all of that, you guys, for $10. It's actually $9.97 to be exact. So it's a great opportunity for everybody to leverage.
And if you look at our competitors here, iCloud, Dropbox, and Google Drive, I have 2 slides to share this with you, right? $10 a month. They're all within the same price range, around 2 terabytes in an average. Really within one user. Google may have a bit of a difference there, but they catch you a little later. But what we're talking here is $9.97 a month. Okay, so this is for the monthly package. Again, we got everything you need, multiple devices, 6 terabytes and so forth, priority support and everything else. Now, if you look at the year package, let's compare this, right? Google, Dropbox, and Google Drive. Let's look at the big threes, right? $360, $660, and $216, either 6 terabytes or 5 terabytes, which is 6 users to 1 user. So again, GotBackup is consistent, $100 per year, right? For the service itself. And again, you get everything. The value is unbeatable, unbeatable. This is what we're offering here to your inline consumers.
Yeah. So just a recap on that. First of all, most people, when they buy a device, they're focused on protecting the outside, and the inside is obviously the most important thing, what you have inside. So 6 terabytes of storage for $9.97 a month. You can pay yearly, and we're going to explain that after. It includes up to 6 accounts on your account, and Android, iPhones, you have an app. Everything's automated backup. Like once you set up the system, it's that set and forget. And of course, you saw the security video. And if you didn't come in at the beginning and you want the video, just get back to the person that introduced you or leave a message here, and we'll make sure that everybody sees that. Yeah.
So let's look at the video, how simple, folks, it is to install this. Let's check this out.
Everybody, this is a quick walkthrough of how to install your GotBackup app onto your mobile device. In this case, I'm using the Android Galaxy, but the process is the same also on an iPhone. So to download your app, there's 2 ways to do this. You can either come to the Play Store. On an iPhone, it's called just the App Store, and just search for GotBackup. And there it is. Or we could come to our members area and go to use this tool, and then you will see it here on your dashboard. So again, I'm using my Android device. So I'm going to go ahead and click this, and it's going to take me to my Google Play Store. If you're on an iPhone, it will take you to your App Store on your iPhone device. So I'm going to go ahead and install that. Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and open it. It's going to ask you to log into your account. Go ahead and allow all your notifications so it could let you know that everything's being uploaded properly, and go ahead and put in your unique ID. Once logged in, you will be asked to let GotBackup access your photos and videos on your mobile device. Select Allow. Without having to do anything, an Android upload folder was automatically created for me. Neat! If you are on an iPhone, the folder will be called iPhone Upload. Now, depending on how many photos and videos is on your device, your first backup might take some time. So it is highly recommended that your device is on a charger and is connected to Wi-Fi. It is a good idea to start your first backup in the evening and keep your GotBackup app open and let it back up overnight. One more thing I'd like to point out. If I tap on these 3 little lines on the top left corner and tap on Settings, you will see these 3 boxes under Monitor are automatically checked. Auto Upload will automatically upload all future photos and videos taken on your device to your GotBackup cloud. Camera Roll Upload will back up all existing photos and videos that are stored on your device to your GotBackup cloud. And Upload Only on Wi-Fi will only back up your data while connected to Wi-Fi. If you have an unlimited data plan, you can uncheck this. So if I come to my gallery, I'm going to have a slew of pictures from over the years. This is actually Joel's phone, so if I come to my albums, I have almost 1,400 pictures. Alright, so if I come to my app, come back to my menu and click Transfers, you're going to see all my pictures now are uploading. Since this might be a large upload at first and I have a low battery, it's highly recommended that you plug into a power source. So I'm going to do that right now. Alright, now that's finished. We can now see that our Android upload has all been categorized by what year these photos were taken. These were taken in 2021. And this was just recently. So that's pretty much it. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward.
So as you can see here, folks, it's a very, very simple process. And the VIP package, folks, it's an awesome package because this is a place where you can upload all your videos, right? Everything that I do a lot of email marketing to promote my business and stuff. And I put all their videos there, and Tammy does the exact same thing. So again, this is phenomenal, right? You don't have all these commercials like if you're having to put it on YouTube. Unfortunately, what's going to happen is they're going to have these competitors sometimes that will actually share their own things. The other thing, you have memory place. Think about doing an event. Think about everybody who has a cell phone, which is everybody, right? They take all their own different pictures, and you give a QR code for people to access the memory place, to be able to upload their own pictures, and then you can share the link to everybody in the audience so you can download what they want from every device that was taken. This is such an awesome tool. This one is a promotional promo link. You know, when you start with GotBackup, everybody has provided a link. Many of you are here, and some of you click the affiliate link to be able to join in. Well, that basically link, you can actually create your own domain. And instead of having the word GotBackup there, you would have whatever name you chose. I call, like in my case, I call it CloudSpace, right? Cloudspace.info. And that way, when I promote through my social media and everything else, it uses my domain. Very, very awesome feature. The other here, sorry, this one over here, it's actually, let me rephrase that. This is a link where you can modify the link with your own videos. Maybe you want to have another language and all of these. So you can modify the link. Instead of using the link that's by default provided with GotBackup, which is awesome, you can use your own with your own video marketing. Okay. What I was talking about, this is this one here, the domain, where you can actually change your domain, where instead of calling it whatever link they provide you, gotbackup.com / and so forth, you can have your domain. Like I said, mine, I called it cloudspace.info. It's as simple as that. And if it's over your head, don't worry about it. The fact is all the features are there, and there's so much more coming. I was speaking to Joel and some really cool features that are coming on board here, folks. So this is an awesome package to have. So Tammy, let's talk about the benefits of our cloud storage here.
Yeah. So the cloud storage, the benefits. Okay. So you're talking about the comp plans. Okay. He confused me for a second here. So we're going right into the how you can earn income. Okay, so we pay 7 ways with GotBackup, and we're going to share basically the 3. From there, there's many bonuses. As you grow and you help other people grow, then you'll earn bonuses. It's that simple. So number 1 is a customer acquisition bonus, which is short form CAB. And that's when you introduce somebody to be a member. And this is somebody who wants to earn income by telling other people. And if you introduce somebody at the $9.97 monthly, then you're going to get 200% in commissions. Okay, so that's $19.97. If somebody decides, you know what, I want to do it yearly, which is what most people do, to be honest with you, it's $99.97. You actually save a couple months worth of payments, and you're going to get 50% upfront. Okay, so that's $49.97. And 25% is on the VIP or anything that they roll out in the future. You'll make 25% on that. And you can see on the bottom, it says CAB for customers only, non-resellers. They're not members. They just use the product. So if you have people that just want to be a customer, and you're going to get 25% on those people every single month. So let me do an example there, Chris, if you move forward. So let's say you have 20 people that decide they want to come in and they want to build it. You're going to get 200% of the subscription fee. If we use an example of the $20, you get, or the 20 people times $20, that's a monthly fee. Then you're going to make $400 in commission. Very, very simple, straightforward. An example of 20 customers, you get 25% of the subscription fee. So if they pay the $10, you're going to get $250 times 20 people. That's $50, and that's an ongoing monthly commission. You guys, this is really, really good to have that ongoing income from the work that you did at the beginning.
I totally agree, Tammy. And what's really cool is yesterday we all got paid, right? And it's really neat because we can see here the cycle earnings, and the cycle earnings base, folks, is based on these two teams. You got a left team and you got a right team. When you see direct referral, that's people you brought in. When you see indirect referral, this, because we're all sharing the same leg, if you think about it. So someone above you might have sponsored someone. That's when you would see indirect referral. Okay, so it's very, very, very simple. So let me give you an example how the cycle bonus work. It's based on cycles of 6 people. So number one is you have to remain active. Very, very important. So that means just like you're paying for your Netflix or Amazon Prime, whatever service you might be using, you have to pay monthly and you have to maintain, stay active to have access to your account, like any services around the world. Same thing here. 2 is you need to enroll 2 people. One on the left side, one on the right side. We call that copper. When you reach one person, when you sponsor someone on your left and sponsor on your right, you become a copper. This is very important. So 2 things we do. 1 is we make sure the software is installed. And 2, we make sure you sponsor one on the left, one on the right. This is what every single one of you have to do when you begin your business. And then you start earning cycles. Because now you have one on the left, one on the left. You qualify to start earning cycle tier 1. And you move to tier 2 when you move up in rank. And I'll show you what the ranks are a little bit later at the end of the presentation. But let's go back to, okay, a cycle bonus. Well, one cycle is 6 members, as I said earlier. 2 on one side and 4 on the other. There has to be at least 1 on the left and 1 on the right coming from you. The rest could come from spillover. It could come from their downline and so forth. And the value of the tier 1, actually, it went up by quite a bit, actually, this month compared to the previous month. And tier 2 also. So really, really awesome, because as the company increases their profits, it is shared with us. So I'm telling you, folks, again, just a quick mindset to keep in mind, to focus on. Dropbox, 800 million users. Just do the math of what this can do. We're obviously not there yet, right? We've only been running for less than 2 years, where Dropbox has been running for about 15 years or so. So do you understand the potential? It's absolutely massive. Now, the third one we get paid. And you know what's interesting, folks? My cycle match was bigger than my cycles. So what does that mean? Well, when you reach Sapphire, and I'll show you the ladder in a moment, you're entitled to earn up to $1,000 for each person you bring in personally. So in this case, as at Sapphire, you earn 25% from the matching bonus. So let's say that you sponsor me and I cycle 100 times. Well, you would have 25 cycles that will be quantified. It will be cumulative from your own cycles. So there's 2 forms of payments. It's the payment you get paid for cycling every time there's 6 people in your team. And you also get another payment on top of that for a matching check, we call it. Okay, a team matching cycle up to $1,000 for every person you bring in if you're a Sapphire. What if you're an Emerald? It doubles. What if you're a Diamond? Well, it doubles again. So if I cycle 100 times, right? So you have the potential to earn, to match by cycles, which is really interesting, up to $7,500. Now, I'm not saying you got to make this, folks. What I'm saying is this is a ladder on how this grows based on your rank. So we'll explain to you on some trainings exactly how we rank up, which is really, really straightforward, folks. But you see the potential here with the cycle match? Absolutely massive. And there's 4 other bonuses that are offered, which is generation bonus. Think about all the people in your business, and you can, even if you didn't bring them, right? Even if you have a one big leg and the other one is small because you're starting, but someone maybe has done a lot of work, you earn 2.5% from all the $10, right? And again, there's some details here that needs to be explained for you to understand the qualification. Dynamic compression, as you move up in rank, you can go even deeper into your organization. You get rank pool bonus. As you move up in rank, you get a bonus for reaching that rank and maintaining it. Leadership bonus. This is based on the entire team. Folks, it's amazing what it does. Is as this company grows in profit, it is shared with us. This is where I love to call it a profit sharing compensation plan. Back to you, Tammy. How do we get started and how do we duplicate?
Yeah, and we keep everything really simple, you guys. The simpler you keep it, the faster you're going to grow. I hope you understand this. The simpler you keep this, the faster you guys in your organization are going to grow. So for those of you who are evaluating this session for the first time, sign up. And then the first goal is to get 2 people just like you that wants to have more value in their data storage and want to earn extra money. And you put one on the left, one on the right. It's that simple. And then number 3, you want to go and get a couple more people. And you duplicate that within the people that you brought into the company. And as this grows, so does your percentages, so does your rank, so does your income, and everybody else as well as they grow their business. It's so simple. So it's just a matter of getting to work. And that's what Chris and I did. Honestly, the last 18 months building this, it's been fun. It's simple. And we just been consistent. We've been consistent talking to people. It's an easy conversation to have. And to get started, honestly, it's, again, $20 is an annual fee. And then you decide, do I want to pay monthly or do I want to pay yearly? Most people pay yearly up front. They save a couple months of payments. Everybody's looking for value and savings now.
So these are just the examples of the VIP prices for the extra services that are offered. Again, it's a choice that you can upgrade into. These are great options. Here's something that's really, really exciting here, folks, is we have a campaign starting in the month of October. In fact, you don't want to miss our training on Saturday because we're going to be talking about this on how to prepare yourself to take advantage of how to recruit 10 people in 30 days. And folks, look at this. Right, these are cash contests. This is over and above all the money you earn in your business. That GotBackup wants to encourage you, right, by giving you an incentive to work hard. And this month, as you work hard, you're going to see some momentum. And those of you that are applying this within your organization, you're going to see an increase in income. This is how powerful that is. First place, second place, third place, fourth place. And 5th to 10, you get $50. So there's really 10 chances to win some cash with this, which is going to be paid to you by GotBackup. Absolutely phenomenal. Tell me how many countries we are in?
140 right now and growing. I love the fact that it's a borderless business. Everything is done through an app and it makes everything so simple. I don't know how many times, Chris, you and I, we've been in the industry for a long time. In many companies, you might see, 20 countries, 30 countries, 50 countries, but 140, that's amazing.
Yeah, and I agree with you, Anne. The annual payment is the ultimate best. Best. Totally agree. Totally agree. And I totally agree with you, Sylvie, where the power of a team, where you add one and basically you just keep doing this and you multiply, you duplicate. Totally awesome. So as we keep moving here, folks, what's really important is recognizing achievement. Folks, recognize your team. And in the back office, you have access to all this. And I'll share that with you in a moment. So here's the ranks. And again, I'm coming back to that here. But you see a bronze, you sponsor one person. A copper, remember I talked about coppers? That's our core rank. That's what you want to duplicate, folks. And in line of today's inflation and everything else that is been imposed in so many countries where sometimes the US dollars is very scary in some markets because the inflation have caused such an exchange rate jump that it's difficult for people to start. But with the price of $10 a month, folks, everybody can afford it. So you become a copper when you sponsor one on the left, one on the right, and then you qualify to start earning your cycles. And then a silver, that means one person in your team has become a copper. As a goal, you start duplicating the process. And as a platinum, that process is duplicating further. And if you recall a sapphire, now you start receiving all these extra bonuses, right? You get the direct compression, you get the matching checks or the matching cycles. And as you move up enroll, Ruby, and so forth, then you get more and more and more bonuses. That becomes very, very, very exciting. Tammy, how do we quickly summarize the support that's provided as we build our business?
Yeah, so once you get started, you're going to have some personalized referral links. You're going to have a landing page. You're going to have an email marketing system that's built in, that's free. It's amazing. I know, Chris, you've been doing this stuff for so long, where you were paying yearly for systems. In GotBackup, it's free. And you've got marketing tools that you can do if you want to build on social media. You've got regular online presentations from incredible leaders that are joining us here today, and also in different languages of different people around the world. So you've got lots of things for people to plug into. There's team trainings, there's company training. Chris and I are doing a training tomorrow at 10 a.m. And we're super excited because we're kicking off the October Rush contest. And we're going to give everybody the step-by-step, daily steps on how to build this.
Totally agree. And Ricardo, listen, I'd love to give you more details on that. It's a very simple feature. But again, I really recommend here that you go back with the person who invited you here, or go through the customer service support, or find me on Telegram and I'll help you. But you can deactivate the pictures on WhatsApp, because I know if you have it by default, everything goes in your pictures and it goes nonstop. So there's a way for you to stop this. You can select what you want to get on your phone or not. But for the sake of the time here, folks, I got to move forward. Okay, Brett, appreciate your question, Ricardo. So folks, at the end here, it's time to get started, folks, right? Let's turn your dreams into reality, folks. Let's do this. This is an amazing, amazing opportunity. I absolutely love it. I like what Fleur talked about. GotBackup is an absolute no-brainer. Absolutely no-brainer, folks. Absolutely no-brainer. So the fact here is that we like to finish here is get started. If you click your affiliate link to come here, right, by the person who invited you here, just go to gotbackuplive.com. It knows who you are. Okay. Otherwise, make sure you get back with the person who invited you here today to give you more information on how to get started. It's a very, very, very simple thing. Now, here's one thing that I like to do as we finish this is I want to share my screen, and I want to shift over here. And I love to, I want to just focus on, for example, the leaderboard here. I see here the top 10 monthly commission earned. This is from November 30th until October 6th. Right now, we are October 4th, right? We're still within the week. And Irvin, congratulations. David, he's absolutely rocking this thing. Cassandra, well done. Richard, awesome to see you back here. You're doing awesome. Evan, that's Evan Stone. It's awesome. Randy, this is awesome seeing you here. We have Nelsie, Richard, Angelo, Paulo. Well done. Absolutely amazing. The rights I'm not going to go because it kind of stays the same. Let's see here. Top 10 weekly sell generated here. David, phenomenal. I know you're absolutely rocking the boat here. Solomon, well done. Congratulations. I know Tammy and I were saying, we keep seeing your name popping up. Jamie, well done. GotBackup, amazing deal. You're there every single week, man. Stay the course. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We have Mali, congratulations. We have Marcellinus, well done. Congratulations. Polo, we have Welms. We have Mr. Ickney. I was trying to pronounce your name correct. I hope I did correct. Christmas, great to see you here, buddy. Awesome. Well done. Congratulations. If you look here, the weekly lead generated here, we have Michael, we have Jerry, we have David. I know David here regularly. Well done, bud. We have Micah Hill, we have Gary, we have Don, Rodney, Paul, David, and Carlos. Congratulations, guys. Absolutely awesome. Let's go back to your back office here. What else do we have here? October contest. I suggest, folks, that you go through this and get the details on exactly how to. You have 27 days, folks. We're only 3 days into the month to take advantage of this contest, and all the details are here. And it shows right now who's leading. Right, you can see here the top 10. And that's what these are the people that are qualifying. And trust me, guys, this is changing all the time, right? So I love to see now all the American flags. This is awesome. Now I see it's nice to see the North American jumping into this. Well done, congratulations! This is absolutely awesome. Last thing I want to cover very quickly here: when you go to your digital tools, folks, very important. Use this tool. Every one of you that just started your business, you want to click on use this tool. We're almost done here. Just taking a few more minutes to make sure that you understand the very important part in getting started. Because I was there way back, I have access to the old server, but obviously I'm using the new one. Everything is there. So you click on that. And what's really important here, folks, is that you install the software. If you don't know how to do this, simply watch it over here, right? You can watch it on for the Mac, right? It's right here. It'll show you the video exactly what to do, right? And then you have here Windows, same thing. And then from there, you can download. You saw the video that we shared with you earlier. It's the same thing here. And you can click right there if you on your cell phone when you're logged in and install. Folks, when you install the software, this is the key. This is the recipe here. If you install the software on your devices, people become emotionally attached to the fact that our data are safe and on the cloud. They don't want to part with this. That's how you maintain your customer base. Really important, right? Very important. So that's very important here. The rest of the stuff here, folks, follow our trainings. We have a lead capture system that Tammy talked about. We have the extra promotional tools. You know, earlier when we talked about the videos that I was sharing with you, you click on English. That's the video that we shared with Joel walking to the office. That's the video here. In fact, I'm using the extra one over here. I'm using you notice it, a little timer. I like to do that because it gives time for people to jump into the webinar. So again, all of these tools are available to you. And there's so much more here. I'm not getting into my business because it's a little bit private because it's all my details, financial details. But when everything is, you can access your commissions, your payout. You can set up your payment options over here. We could go on and on and on here. You have an internal wallet where you can actually go ahead and you can fund this and you can get people to sign up. If you don't have a credit card, you can see here some transactions that I've done in the past. Folks, at the end of the day here, there's just so much available there. So just getting familiarize yourself with all the details. Last thing I want to show you here, very important, is let's see, recognition and rank up. This, folks, people do not take advantage of that. This is massive. No network marketing companies do that. When you do this, it shows you all the people. If I go back here, last 100, and I do a search, what's going to happen is going to show me everybody from last month and this month that by the end of last month that have reached a level of Sapphire, right? So there's two people here, right? I'm just going to use their ID here, where there's my own GBU official. And sometimes it's hard to read. We have space for you here. And then they reach Sapphire. So remember the Sapphire, that's when you get the matching check and everything else and all the bells and whistles. That's where it becomes very interesting. And then from here, you have the gold levels. And congratulations to all of you. You're absolutely phenomenal. You guys are rising. You have all the silvers. And what's really cool, you can click on say congratulations here. And what it's going to do is going to bring you to a page where you can actually download the flyer and you can start promoting this. You can download this on your computer or the template itself, and that's it. That's all there is to it. And then you can start promoting this within your social media environment. Folks, at the end of the day, we have a very simple business here. It's a great model. You could do absolutely phenomenal. You simply have to take advantage of what we have to offer. Tomorrow, don't miss up this class. We're going to teach you how to set up and get started to prepare for the month of October to take advantage of this campaign. And as you start doing the work, you're going to notice that your name will start showing up on the list. And there's a lot of folks there, but you want to be in the top 10. So we wish you all the best here, folks. Take advantage of everything that's offered to you. We have some wonderful presenters that are presenting all week. And just go back to the GotBackup channel, right? The YouTube channel, and see what's booked there. You go on live. You can see all the webinars that are booked. You can go to your back office of GotBackup and see all the presentations in different languages that are being hosted. Folks, take advantage of what we're offering to you here. This is going to change your life and the life of everybody within your social environment if you participate into all of this. So Tammy, last word as we end.
Happy Friday, everybody. For those of you who are evaluating it for the first time, jump on board. You will be super happy that you made the decision to be part of this. I know we are, and we're going to continue being consistent and working with the teams and building this business model. And it's been a lot of fun up to now. And yeah, we're just going to continue. So looking forward to seeing you next Friday. Be sure to bring guests out to the Friday session. For those of you who are members or even considering being members, come and join us tomorrow. We'd love to have you join us and check out the training platform that we do every single Saturday.
So happy Friday, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend, and we will talk to you soon. Bye for now.